Hi, everyone. Welcome to Thursday, October 17th, 2024, here at Oregon Weight and Wellness. Hi, Rachel. Welcome,
Hello, everybody.
welcome.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yes, Rachel's not feeling so hot today, so we're going to make this short and sweet, but we wanted to bring a couple of ideas to the surface here in talking about illness, because a lot of us have gotten a little viral illness here or there. Rachel, is that what you have?
Yeah, I think it's your run-of-the-mill cold,
Mm-hmm.
sore throat, runny nose, headache, brain fog, achy body, you know,
Mm-hmm.
just your
Yeah.
run-of-the-mill cold. Yeah.
Right. It happens, right? It
Yeah.
happens. It's part of life, right? And so I kind of wanted to bring to bear, because we've been talking about diet versus lifestyle,
Mhm.
and in a dieting mentality, it might be all of a sudden, okay, I've been overly restricting my calories, my food. It's now I'm sick. Now I have to change gears, shift
Mhm.
and start, loading up on these things that I haven't been doing before versus lifestyle. I'm already doing it.
Mm.
I'm already
Mhm.
getting the antioxidants. I'm already feeding my body the nutrients that it needs to fight. So I can feel very confident. Like you can feel very confident
Mhm.
that because you've been doing the things all along, moving your body, eating
Yeah.
real food, getting good sleep, managing stress, that you can feel confident in your body to take care of take care of you at this time.
Yeah. I really like that. There's not a mad dash to eat or drink something healthier or to do something because 'cause I've already been doing these things, and it also releases me from that guilt or shame. I hear people sometimes beat themselves up when they're sick. "Why am I sick? I shouldn't be sick," and "What's wrong with me?" And they feel a sense that, like, it's their body in revolt against them, or they've
Mhm.
done something wrong. And the truth, I mean, if you're sick all the time and never well, and yeah, maybe something's going on, but maybe talk with your doctor about that. But I mean, we get sick. Like you said, this is a part of life, and my body is not unhealthy. My body is not lacking. It caught a virus because I'm a human, you know?
That's right.
And
And you
it's
live on
like,
planet Earth. Yeah.
and I live on planet Earth with a bunch of other humanoids, So, and we just pass this stuff around. So I can kind of settle into that and not have to feel ashamed or embarrassed or frustrated and just know, oh, my body caught something, it's going to fight it off and I've been giving it what it needs. Just keep going. Just keep doing that.
Mhm. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, great. And right. So once upon a time, Rachel, I would, when I get a virus or whatever, I would just bust through, plow through, still do my same workload, even
Yeah.
go to work, you
Yeah.
know. I think the lifestyle change has taught me, oh, well, this is an opportunity to shift and give my
Mhm.
body a little bit more rest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, I feel the same way as you. I think I love that you brought in the diet versus lifestyle mentality. Even though we're talking about being sick, it's still the same mentality. We can
Mhm.
apply this to everything because I really think of the diet mentality as that all or nothing.
Mm.
Go big or go home, black or white, restrictive, gritting your teeth and just
Mhm.
bearing, I mean, plowing through.
Mhm.
And that is not the lifestyle mentality. And with sickness, I'm the same as you. I used to just plow through, still go to work, push myself, and still do all the things. And I imagine part of it's my age, but I want to encourage people, like once we hit our 40s, we talk about how you don't care as much. You just have fewer
Mhm.
cares to give, and you just can really be yourself. But I want to encourage people, if they're listening and they're younger than 40, to try to capture a piece of this wisdom now in your
Mhm.
younger years, because I really, when I'm sick, I take a day and I I take off the day from work, at least one, if
Yeah.
sometimes more. I do nothing. I tell my
Mhm.
family, I'm not doing the dishes. I am not cleaning. I am not
Right.
cooking. It's
Yeah.
all about me. You know, and I hope and I hope people are able to do that even just a little bit, even if it's a several hour block. If you can block that off, let your loved
Right.
ones know, I'm sorry, but I've got to take care of me. I'm not going to meet your needs. I'm trying to meet my own here and get
Right.
well. And what I've learned and I've noticed is that I get better quicker.
Yeah.
My illnesses are shorter.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so funny that you say that because the last time I had a viral illness, I told the kids I was going to take a day off, and they're like, "We're so proud of you, Mom.
Oh,
We're so proud of you." They're texting me.
that's
"We're so proud of
I
you.
yes. Good job, Mom.
Good job."
Mhm. Right. And
Yeah,
then think
and
about what
so I
that's the
love the
role
same
model.
thing. Yeah, I love to do the same thing. I like to rest, and
Mhm.
if there's any sunshine outside, I will rest outside. I feel so blessed to have or fortunate to have a patio that has a
Mm.
couch on it, and so I will soak up vitamin D
Mm.
outside, fresh air. But I'm resting.
Yeah.
I'm resting. Yeah.
Agreed.
Mhm.
Agreed.
Mhm.
And, gosh, I guess, the other things are obvious, like, trying to stay hydrated, trying to,
Mhm.
continue to eat, healthy what you can. Sometimes you just I mean, I have a pretty low appetite right now, so I'm
Yeah.
kind of but I know I've got reserves. I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna starve to death. And I can just let my body like, listen to my body, really. It's more that
Right.
intuitive, "What do
Yeah.
I need right now? What's my
Mhm.
body asking for?"
Right. Yeah, such good wisdom, such good wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't wanna add any hormetic stressors anymore, like, you don't need to do your HIIT workout right now.
No.
Just don't need
Right.
to. Yeah.
Right. So these hormetic stresses, we've talked about this before. Hormesis is that pushing your body into a stressed, the positive,
A little
healthy
bit of
stressed
stress, yeah.
state
Mhm.
a little bit. Things like extreme cold, like a cold plunge, or extreme hot, like a sauna, or when you exercise and you sweat, that's a hormesis.
Mhm.
Fasting is a hormetic stressor
Mhm.
when you go certain periods of time without eating intentionally for the health.
Mhm.
And these are all great stressors, but when you're sick, you don't need any you're that's a stressor. We don't need any extras, we don't need to push the body.
Right.
So, backing off and I think that's one of the hardest things for people, especially when they're in their health journey and they're
Mhm.
really picking up good habits and they're trying to stay really healthy, to think about not exercising for 3 to 6 days, depending on how sick
Mhm.
you are,
Yeah.
or, not doing some of the hard, intense things, and
Mhm.
I just know for me, my body, I'm probably more likely to injure myself if I
Right.
exercise when I'm when I'm sick. I'm not gonna feel better, and, when I get on the other and you know how it is when you're on the other end of sickness and all of a sudden you feel like a superhero. It's like
Mhm.
you've taken for granted all the days you've been well, and you're like, "I feel amazing." I know that's when my body will be like, "Okay,
Right.
now go." Right? And I'll have all this restored energy, all of
Yeah.
this, like,
Yeah.
readiness to
Mhm.
dive in again.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna look forward to that, and for now, it's like comfort. And
Mhm.
it's kind of it's a time when I get to say no to all of
Mhm.
that and tap
Mhm.
out, and that
Mhm.
feels really nice.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. All right. Speaking of tapping out and saying no, we're just going to keep this time to a very short so that you can dive
Mm,
into your rest.
yes.
Yes. So, and I know you probably have a really good vegetable soup waiting for you, or your husband's going to make it for you for dinner. Just all those great antioxidants and
Exactly.
yeah, from your soup. So, we're having some people over. We make this recipe. We kind of changed the name. It's called pasta. I don't know how you say it, but I call it pasta for Julie because
For Julie.
for
Oh,
Julie.
that's
But we
cute.
use a chick. Yeah, it's got bison and then your mirepoix. It's chock full of vegetables and bison and which I didn't know. I think have I said this before? Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, people out there. Is it true that bison can only be fed grass? I think they can only graze.
Oh.
I think that's true. But anyway, correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway, so we have this lean bison with this chock full of vegetables, tomatoes from the garden. I love that.
Oh.
Onions from my garden. Love that. And then I use this chickpea kind of a or lentil pasta. That's the pasta for
Oh.
Julie. because it's a little more
Fajuli.
protein, a little less carb, a little more fiber.
Yes.
That's the pasta.
Yum.
Yeah.
Pasta fajuli.
That's
That's
right.
really cute. That sounds delicious. It sounds really good.
Yes. Okay. And have your family tell yourself a few jokes, because laughter, Rachel, is the best medicine.
Yes. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna have them make me laugh, make me soup, and leave me alone.
Yeah, very good. All right, there you go. That's a recipe. Okay.
There
All
it
right.
is.
Well, thanks for joining us. All right. You have
Thanks,
a great day.
everybody.
Feel
Thanks.
better. Okay.
Thank